Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to Operation Buffalo. My name is Aftertaste, and this is going to be turn number 11 for the British Commonwealth and Free France. Let's jump right into it. We've got a lot to do, as you can see on the board. We begin with British technology rolls. Oh, no, didn't mean to do that. Off to a fantastic start. Move these dice over. Let's see, we're going to go for anti-submarine warfare, improved factories, long-range aircraft, and better late than never, improved construction, I think. Probably not going to make a difference, but let's see what we can do. Well, we complete improved factories with the 12, we fail anti-submarine warfare with the 2, we fail improved construction with 5, and long-range aircraft can fuck off with a 4. Let's go over to our purchases. Okay, now that we do in fact have improved factories, bear with me 1 minute, I'm trying Nathan's approach to putting stuff on the board. I'm not using written notes this turn. So we get rid of this Gurkha. The FAC are going to spend all 17 for a destroyer and a fighter. Let's see, Britain, they have the infantry that couldn't make it to the Netherlands because we aligned, so I get that this turn. Then we have 2 colonial infantry and an AA gun for 12, 2 militia upgrades for 16, 2 infantry for 22, another militia puts us on 24, 24, 20, 30 for the medium tank. Do I want to swap out this infantry for another medium armour? Yes, I do. We're going to do that instead. We're going to buy 2 medium armour. So let me just double check, make sure this is right. That's 12, 14, 20, 28, 20, 30, 36 plus the infantry from the last turn. Yep, that's right. So Britain are down to nothing. Anzac submarine for 6, and we will save 7. Okay, over to combat movements. Not a great many. Let's make a start with the submarine as we always do. I'm going to roll it for it now. Red will be the attacker at +2. So that's a 7 versus 4, so that's the full 2 damage to Germany. So I now have Germany down to 60. Okay, get out of the way. Next combat, we've got this tactical bomber. It's going to make yet another attempt at killing a submarine. We've got a few escort duties we're going to move around, so we're going to do that now. Move this French destroyer. This carrier is going to go to escort duty in A46. The 2 destroyers in A27 are going to move to A46. Let me just try and delete some of these as we go. Yeah, that's the map. We have 2 of the destroyers from A6 are going to move 3 spaces. No, sorry, 4 spaces. The major shipyard to A27. They're going to go on escort duty. So I will delete these. I'm not sure that this is faster than going off of written notes, but I'm going to give it a try anyway. Next, an actual land combat. First, we're going to pick up. We're going to take one transport, and we're going to pick up 2 infantry from Gibraltar. So starting in M2, we're going to move 3 spaces. M4, M8, M9. And if my computer decides to play along, we're going to launch an amphibious attack into Syria. We're also going to take the transport that's in I5. That's going to pick up 1 marine and another infantry. They're going to get dropped off in Syria. So we'll have 2 transports in M9. The colonial infantry in Transjordan is going to move into Syria. And the 2 fighters that are in Lower Egypt are going to move 2 spaces, with 3 remaining to go into Syria. So let's just clear the board up a bit, hopefully. Hopefully I can do this without deleting any of my non-combat movements, because that would be a nightmare. Okay, that was the transport there. So I think, we'll delete the submarine. That's kind of ongoing. Okay, right. So let's roll a bit. Let's roll some dice. Grab a D12 for this tactical bomber trying to kill this German submarine. Let's see what happens. Oh my fucking god. Oh, finally gets a kill. No idea how annoyed I have been at this tactical bomber. So, got it, finally. Next we've got the land combat in Syria. So, it's a desert, so all the infantry will be attacking at 1. So if I grab that, these could be my infantry. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I deleted that dice because I'm smart. And I have 2 fighters there, and this could be the defending German infantry. Okay, let's go for a round, see what happens. Okay, the fighter gets a hit. No one else hits, but the German infantry does not hit. So we will take Syria. I need to grab a roundel. That's -1 +1. And that will conclude all combat moves. He says one last lock. Yep, okay, that's it for combat moves. Right, non-combat moves, so we've got a few of these. Let's get on with them. Okay, so the fighter on map, the tactical bomber on map is going to return to A27. The fighter in Labrador is going to fly to southern England. Okay, the fighter that is on the light carrier in A6 is going to move to southern England. Okay, let's move a few of these transports out of the way. So we've got 2 transports, regular transports on A21. They're going to pick up 4 infantry from southern England, and they're going to move 3 spaces. A28, A35, A44, they're going to go in port. and drop off those 4 infantry in Gibraltar. Okay, let's next we've got the attack transport. Is going to use our 3 strategic naval moves. In conjunction, we're going to go 1 space into A22, pick up the medium armour and infantry in London. That's 1, 2 back to A21, 3 to A28, 4 moving to A35, 5 moving into A44. Go import in Gibraltar. Come on, computer, keep up. And we'll drop those guys off there. Okay, we're getting there. So we've got 2 transports and an attack transport that came down from the UK. We've got 1 transport that's going to make its way back, 3 spaces to A21 and go import. Okay, what else we got in the UK? We've got, the fleet that's in A6 is going to move 3 spaces, A4, A17, A21, and they're all going to go in port. So if we he says, sort this out. Okay, no, that's not going to work. A couple of torpedo destroyers. Okay, there in the end. Okay, that's that done. We're going to move on militia from London into southern England. One fighter that's in southern England is going to move 5 spaces, A21, A28, A35, A44, A46, and land on the light carrier. Move down there. Oh, come on game. Excuse me, everybody. I'm gonna have to answer the call of nature. Okay, we're back. Apologies for that. Let's carry on. Where were we? The fighter moved down. Okay, yeah, we're down here. So the fighter that was on A44, that was with the light carrier, is going to move 4 spaces. M2, M4, M8, Lower Egypt. Okay. I don't need to do that yet. The medium bomber that is in Gibraltar is going to move 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces to Lower Egypt. This will look better once it's all tidied up, I promise. Okay, we've got 2 destroyers in A44. They're going to move 4 spaces, M2, M4, M8, I5, and they're going to go in port. Let's see, the 2 fighters in Syria are going to return to Lower Egypt. 2 infantry in southern Algeria are going to move into Tunisia. The medium armour in Cape Town is going to rail to Lower Egypt. Okay, we've got a British seaplane that's going to move 5 spaces. 1 to Transjordan, 2 to do a little bit of aerial reconnaissance over southern Iraq, 3 to I-6, 4 to Maharashtra, 5 to Delhi. Okay, the destroyer in I-2 is going to move to I-4 and go in port. Every single ship that's in every destroyer, light cruiser and submarine that are in M8 are going to move 2 spaces to I-4, and they're going to go in port except for the submarine, which can't. So bear with me 1 second, please. Okay, let's try and tidy this up a bit more. Okay, so that just leaves the 2 battleships, battle cruiser and heavy cruiser, which are in port in Lower Egypt, and they are going to move 2 spaces to I-4, and they are also going to go in port. Oh, goodness sake. Okay, so that will essentially transfer 4 militia from Lower Egypt to Aden. That's the cruise. Let's see, what was I going to do with that transport plan? I will fly this transport plane to Gibraltar. That wasn't on the board, but I will do it anyway. Will I? 1, 2, 3, 1. No. Cancel that order. I will not do that. Three, 4. One, two. I will fly the transport plane to Calcutta. We'll go the same route, get some more aerial reconnaissance. 1 to Transjordan, 2 to southern Iraq, 3 to I-6, 4 to Maharashtra, 5 to southern India, and 6 to Calcutta. Okay, I believe that's all my non-combat movements for the Commonwealth. Oh my god, don't forget this. Excuse me 1 moment, because if I forget this I'll be annoyed. Okay, that's it for non-combat movements, he says. Okay, we're going to place new units. We will place, let's see, we've got the Anzac submarines going to get placed in P72. We've got a FEC fighter in Calcutta, and a destroyer which is going to go in port. Next we have 2 medium armors in Cape Town, and let's see, I think colonial infantry. We have 1 in Transjordan, and 1 is going to go into Lower Egypt. Probably I'll do a disposition of forces after this. Excuse me, artillery, I'd like to borrow your chip. Okay, that was that, and that leaves one of these was going. One militia upgrade is going to be in Italian Somaliland, and everyone else here is. Where was it? Was I going to do that militia? I can't remember. Come back to that. Okay, so one of the militia upgrade is going to be the militia in southern England. So now we have 2 there. 2 infantry are going in, and 1 AAA are going in London. 1 infantry is going in northern England, and 1 militia will go in Scotland. Okay, that's all units placed. Collect income. Britain collect 33 plus 3 for the Suez is 36, and that collects 6, and the FAC going to collect 14, so 36, 14, 6. Okay, so 36, 14 for FEC, and 6 for the Anzac is 13. Okay, we'll move swiftly over to Free France. We'll get this out of the way. We have no purchases. We have a combat. I've not asked Nathan if he wants to scramble this, actually. I didn't think he would, but I'll ask him now. He's offline. Between Okay, I've messaged him about this, so I don't think he's going to scramble. If he does, it won't stop the attack anyway. So I'm just going to roll 1d6 for the damage to the rail. Oh, actually, I think you can only receive 1 damage anyway. If it's a... yeah, so it's a damaged rail with... borrow this, please. In fact, you don't need that. We can just use this. And then they'll non-combat back to the UK. So if Nathan wants to scramble, we can do a follow-up die roll, because it's only going to be 2 fighters versus a fighter. We won't actually stop the bombing going off. Excuse me. The only other French movement we have is we're going to non-combat this French... Oh no, sorry, this is a combat move. That was very close. We're going to move this French destroyer into escort duty. I'm sure my opponents won't mind. I just skipped that a little bit. And that will end the British Commonwealth Free France turn for turn 11. Thank you very much for watching. I'll pass you over now to Nathan, who'll be doing Italy. And see you again soon. Bye for now.